Today I want to talk to you about how to bring out the best in others. So years ago I came across this coaching format that has been such an incredible tool for me when it comes to impacting others. And what I want to talk about first of all is the difference between a mentor and a coach. Now, years ago I was asked to be a church plant boot camp table coach. In other words, I would coach pastors on how to start a church. One of the things God has used me to do is to start a church. So I was asked to coach other pastors in this process. And one of the things they taught me is that they wanted me to coach these people and not mentor them. What's the difference? Mentoring is pouring into another person. Coaching is drawing them out by asking good questions. And at that leadership table, I learned the GROW format, which this is such an important tool in my toolbox. I cannot even tell you how much it has helped me. So GROW, what does that mean? The G stands for goal, the R stands for reality, the O stands for options, and the W stands for will you. Okay, so let's go over them one by one. So if someone comes to you with a question or a problem, the first thing you want to discern is the G or the goal. What do you want to achieve? What is the goal? I mean, helping people to clarify what their goal is often such an important gift you can give them. You know, I think about Charlie Brown, who one time he was shooting bow and arrows against a wall, and then he'd go over wherever the bow and arrow landed and he'd draw a circle around it. And someone asked him, "Why are you doing that?" And he said, "Because this way I never miss." But a lot of people are kind of walking through life that way, as they don't really know what the goal is. They don't know what they're trying to achieve. Okay, so that's the G. The R stands for reality. What is current reality? You know, in order to get from here to there, you also need to understand what here looks like. Max Dupree, a leadership expert, once said that the first task of a leader is to define reality. So you may ask the person, okay, paint a picture of what current reality looks like for you right now. All right? Okay, so the G stands for the goal. What are we shooting at? What's the target? The R stands for reality. The O stands for what are the options that you see to get from here to there. Now, here's the key. You're asking them, what are the options that you see to get you from here to there? And they'll give you an option. And here's the key phrase. And what else? And what else? And what else? In fact, the goal should be to ask that question at least 3 times. Okay? Now let's say you're coaching them and they come up with some options, but you see an option they're not seeing. What you want to do is, again, wait towards the end of the coaching time and say, do you mind if I share an option with you? But you don't want to be quick to just give them your options. Again, coaching is drawing out, not so much putting in. Now, the W stands for will you. In other words, we've come up with all these options to get from here to there. What are you going to commit to doing? What will you do? And then let's say they give you a couple of things. This is where specific is terrific. In other words, you kind of ask them, okay, by when, how many, and then you follow up with them. Now, when it comes to this coaching paradigm, I think of James 1:19, which says everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And then I also think about Jesus. And, one of the interesting things about Jesus is that he would ask a lot of questions. Read the Gospels. You'll see him time and time again asking questions. Guys, again, I cannot even begin to explain to you what an amazing tool this has been in my leadership toolbox. That when people come to me with a problem or a question, this is what I do, okay? What is your goal? What is your current reality? What options do you see to get there? And what else? And what else? And then what will you commit to doing? Well, thanks for joining me today with my dogs, Brock and Bennett. They're on the walk with me. But I pray that you will love God today and love your neighbor as yourself.